Clarkeo in the building here for Sports and Hip Hop with DJ Mad Max, Life 65, iHeartRadio, Going Hard, out available on all platforms now. Go check out that new music video that just dropped. Welcome to the show, man. How's everything going? How you enjoying your night? How's the
Everything
feedback
lit.
going on the video?
Everything lit, man. Everything lit. Everything lit.
How's that energy feeling towards the end of the year now? Because we're in the final month of
Fourth
2023.
quarter, man. Yeah, fourth quarter, man. Grinding, man. Grinding. Everything lit.
What's on the outlook for 2024? You think you're ready for that deal? You're going to be getting into some talk soon?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A lot.
Big time.
A lot of talk. Yes, sir.
So, man, where are you representing from? Because I see you do a lot of performing in Houston.
Yes, sir. I'm from H-Town, born and raised. Yes, sir.
H-Town.
Yeah.
Fire, man. Yeah. How does it feel to be embraced? Because I think you were performed at Sakai. I checked that out on Instagram.
Yeah. It be wonderful, man. Wonderful. Everybody show love. It be lit. Everything lit.
How about Atlanta? I see that you're out in Atlanta too.
Yeah, Atlanta show me love. Everything lit. Atlanta, I love. It's like my second home.
Have you thought about relocating out to ATL?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Probably around like next year.
Okay, so you already got that motion. You're thinking about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a baby girl, so working. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I think that'll definitely work out for you. You got Houston on lock. Atlanta's definitely somewhere you have a voice and you got a fan base app. But man, I want to talk to you about your journey. So talk to me when you kind of just fell in love with music and that this was your journey. This was your calling.
For sure. I started rapping at 21. Yeah, I started rapping at 21. I'm 25 right now, so I'm only rapping about 4 years. You feel me? So I started rapping. Yeah, only 4 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look how far you're already coming, man. You started to develop the following. You got the music videos out. So talk to me from like your first step and like kind of just walk me through like where you're at now, like how you started and just kind of how you built to where you're at now.
Shit, I really started in the house. It was a person. His name is JT. Shout out JT. I went to the studio one day with a whole lot of friends. My first track, he said, "Man, you gotta come back. I think you got a sound that nobody got." You feel me? Then ever since then, been going hard.
Going hard. That's the motto right there too. I know. Is that going to be your motto?
Yeah. That's the motto. Going hard.
Any means. I like that track too. Any means. Lava. I checked out your other tracks that you dropped too. You got some sleepers there. Right. What are you preparing next after Going Hard? What's that next big single you think you got in the works?
Next single is gonna be called Caution. Next single is gonna be called Caution.
What's this kind of gonna depict? Because I feel as though you're sending a message here.
It's more like a smooth song, more attract the ladies, more smooth song, something so you get to really hear sound. Yeah.
So you already mentioned you're from Houston. You got the connection out there in Atlanta. So who are your top inspirations in rap?
My top inspiration for sure, Young Thug. Shout out Young Thug, Free Young Thug.
Free Young Thug.
Free the Slums, Future. Other than that, Free Young Thug. Shout out Future.
What'd you make of his newest album, Business is Business?
Love it. Mad Dog, Second My Kids, All You Went, all of them. Just a different vibe. Him and Metro.
Dynamic duo right there. What do you think is Young Thug's best album?
Young Thug's best album, I gotta go with the Jeffrey.
Oh, Jeffrey?
For sure, Jeffrey.
Yeah, Harambe, sure. Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, I remember that.
Shout out Thug.
But yeah, man, I'm hoping that he gets off it. And I know that's been going crazy all over social media. I know with the truly humbled under God and the whole case with the Rico thing. I hope that everything gets resolved with that and he gets off his case and we can move on, because I don't think people should be using rap lyrics to take you to court and put you jail over. That's crazy. Freedom of speech, and it's art, it's entertainment at the same time. It's crazy how they're getting people locked up over the lyrics. Insane. But man, so talk to me about you getting your performances on and just developing a stage presence.
Just more. It's more of people been knowing, people been listening. Like I said, I dropped Green Light. I dropped Keep Going about a year and a half ago. So people was already tuned in to Green Light kind of hard. Yeah.
Connections.
Like,
Connections are a big thing in this industry.
yeah.
Talk to me about getting your connections, just even when you first started to where you're at now, because you're linking up with people like L Nice. So talk to me how you
Right.
first started, because social media, you have access to everyone. It's up to the person if
Everyone.
they're going to respond or not. So talk to me about you getting the connections into the industry now.
Connections is really come from Atlanta. Shout out my manager, Megan Price. My Megan Price, shout out my manager. She know nice. That's how stuff right there. Yeah.
Oh, you got connected with it. How'd you get connected with Megan Price?
She found me.
She found you just on Instagram? She just like hit you up, or
She found me. Shout out to God. Shout out to Megan Price. She found me.
wow.
Yeah.
And look how that happened, man. You got the
Yeah.
connections out there in Atlanta. Where are you looking to go to next? Because you got Houston and Atlanta already unlocked.
I got a performance in Dallas soon,
Dallas.
in about next month in Dallas. Got a performance in Dallas, and then another performance in Houston.
Performances are going crazy. Besides the deal in 2024, because I think this is something that you really want and you're working for. We mentioned earlier. What are some things you're looking to accomplish next year? It's a brand new year. I feel like there's a good energy about it.
Just just keep keeping me your foot. That's it. Just keeping your foot on their neck. Be consistent. That's all. Keep your foot on their neck. Be consistent. That's the best thing you can do.
Any plans for an album?
Yes, yes. Around probably like May,
May.
summertime. It's already done. It's already
Oh, so you
completed.
already have it finished then. Give us the vibe, because you mentioned cautions more for the ladies. We know Going Hard. We know already what we got with that. We saw the visual come out today. So what's going to be the vibe of the album once you drop it in the summertime? Is it going to be geared more towards the ladies?
Nah, it's gonna be more on some this one gonna be going too hard. So
Going
it's
too
basically
hard.
it's gonna be too hard. Yeah. Going too hard. So it's basically just like Going Hard, but the songs hit way harder.
Okay, I get, yeah.
And it way harder, way better producers, Grammy nominated producers, stuff like that.
Something that's interesting about you is with the name, because you said that you can go by Clarkeo or Clarko. What's with the
Right.
two kind of the two names to define you as an artist?
Uh it's crazy because like my when I started this, it was Clarko. You feel me? But every time I go to Atlanta and I go other places, they just call me Clarkeo. So I was like, I'm gonna just keep it. I'm gonna just keep it Clarkeo and Clarko. Some people call me Clarkeo, some people call me Clarko. So I just keep both. Sometimes I am Clarkeo, sometimes I am Clarko.
Okay, yeah. So you got two names. It's creative. You go by either or, and I also see on your Instagram too. You go by Lil Clarkeo too. So,
Right,
but
correct.
in your music, when I see it on YouTube and Apple Music, you drop the Lil. Is that kind of on purpose? Why you don't stick with the Lil?
Say say it again.
I see it like on your Instagram. It says Lil Clarkeo. So,
Oh
and then when
yeah,
I go on YouTube and Apple Music and all that, you don't go
okay.
by Lil Clarkeo.
Correct,
Why is it just that like that on Instagram?
correct, correct. Because I never know how big I might get fat one day. I might get fat one day, man. So I won't be little Clarko no more. You dig?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you're gonna be getting big fortune and fame wise. Let's hope that
Yeah.
you keep the weight down, because I'm sure you're
Right.
gonna want to do some other things besides music. Is there any other ventures that you're looking to do? Maybe like modeling or
Uh,
acting?
yeah. People like with clothing brands. I'm gonna do a paid partnership with clothing brands that my manager got going on. Just a lot with clothing brands. Pretty much just a
What's
lot
your
with.
top ones you want to collab with?
Uh, man, I didn't collab with so much already. I like it's a couple of people called Luxury. I already collab with Louise, love Louise, Kansas City, love Louise. It's a couple. It's about five. Can't even tell you. I just gotta wait to the paid partnership.
Who do
Yeah.
you want to get that paid partnership with? Who's that? Is it something like Bape?
Uh,
Who's some brands out there? Supreme.
I like Supreme. I like Supreme.
Mm.
More like I like designer.
Designer.
I like designer. Yeah, so more probably like Balenciaga or something
Versace.
Versace, something huge. Yeah, something huge for sure.
You know, I could see you doing that.
Yeah.
Fire.
Bye,
Man,
bye.
so you gotta talk to me here about these performances coming up, 2024. Say if you were to open up for an artist, because
Yeah.
that's big time. Who's that first artist you want to open up for? You feel as though you could reach next year.
Uh, I don't like saying his name a lot because a lot of people just go right into it and just say I sound like him. But for sure, Lil Baby, for sure.
Mm. People could. Why do you think people compare you a lot to him? I don't
I have
hear
no,
it. I don't really hear it.
I, I have no idea. I mean, everybody just compare it. I have no idea.
Do you think that
But
that's like a bad thing? Like when you think about it from a critique standpoint, is that people got to stop the comparisons? I think comparisons kind
uh,
of just bring an artist down sometimes.
no, it don't bring me down. I mean, most of the time it's perfect. It's exactly what I want to hear.
Mm.
Exactly what I want to hear.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
sometimes I feel as though that it's kind of a slight, like, even though it's a compliment, but people when I look at it sometimes I feel as though it's like a dig, like, oh, he sounds like Lil Baby, oh, he's not gonna go far because he sounds like him, or just like I've heard it with different so many different artists. I feel as though, like, are you trying to hold this guy back? You know, it's crazy when you look at it.
Nah. It's at the point where like my friends and close family and other people they want me to get on songs with certain people. I have open verses. They want me to get on these songs with these certain people. So yeah, it'd be awesome.
What's your top hip hop album this year? What's your top one that dropped? You know, for all the dogs, people,
Uh,
there were mixed reviews about that. But what was your top album? You got the Rick Ross Meek Mill album out this year.
uh, to be honest, DJ Man, I have to go with the Migos album.
The
I
Migos album.
have to go with the Migos album. Rest in peace, take off. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Rest in peace, take off for
yeah.
sure.
Rest in peace to him. How much of a void do you still feel as though is out there in Atlanta? Because I mean, Young Thug's going through his thing. You know, you mentioned Take. We know what happened with Takeoff there, but there's so much just went on in the Atlanta scene. Do you still feel as though there's a big void out there now?
What you mean? What you mean by void?
Kind of just like we need another artist in there to fill in the gap of what's
Uh,
missing.
I can't speak on that, but we got Thug with forever. He's the GOAT, you know.
Yeah,
Thug with forever. He will forever. But I can't speak on if we do need another artist but
yeah. Nah,
but Thug,
I feel as though we need
GOAT
some more in there. I think Atlanta could use a couple new
for
artists
sure.
because of Takeoff and then Young Thug. If he gets out, you know,
Mm-hmm.
then we won't have to worry about that. But a lot of heavy hitters went down in Atlanta for sure. Talk to me about
Right.
the Houston scene. How's the Houston hip hop scene looking down there right
Uh,
now?
Houston hip hop scene is pretty cool. Fan base in Houston is totally different from fan base in Atlanta. So they have to listen to you more. They really have to like you. They really have to like your sound.
So like a tough audience.
Correct. And that's for everybody. All the rappers.
Not
Correct.
Houston's always interesting because when you look at the hip hop history, when you look at the Ghetto Boys and
Right,
Paul
right.
Wall, just all the history that's come out of there, and then you look at now the artists, it's crazy. You can never really, like, you know, they're always popping, and you always see who's coming out of there, but you never truly know what it's like down there unless you talk to an artist that's from there. It's
Right.
crazy. You
Right,
know,
right, right.
it's not like Atlanta. Atlanta, it's like they always embrace their artists, but it's
Right,
kind
right,
of
right.
interesting here from your perspective.
Right. Like I say, like me and my friends, we talk about like it's not too many male artists that has 1 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah, no,
besides, besides Travis Scott and Don Toliver.
yeah.
So
That's like the two, right, the two main ones.
correct.
And then you're
Correct.
next up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're gonna be putting
Absolutely.
them on, performing at Astro World in the future, right?
It's crazy. That's crazy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
Yeah. Yeah. You know who Maxo Kream.
Maxo Cream, yeah, I've heard of Maxo Cream, yeah.
Me and Maxo Kream from the same area. Yeah,
Okay.
so growing up in high school, I used to see him at the gas station, back to back Range Rovers all the time. So from the same area.
So how much did his journey, you just seeing him kind of inspire you and kind of instill you on your journey? Like kind of, I mean, when you look at, I mean, for me, I remember being a young kid and just seeing how New York rappers got on, and because I'm from Connecticut, seeing how Connecticut artists did it. They would be passing their mixtapes out, like you said, at gas stations, corner stores.
Right.
Now it's social media. Everyone goes on SoundCloud, everyone posts on
Right.
YouTube. So it kind of described to me what you saw Maxo Kream was doing that you kind of took from
Man,
him to apply to your own journey.
Man, Maxo, one thing about Maxo, he was up 100K before the rap. So he was very very self-employed. And you know, he got once he got the thing with Cardi, the song with Cardi, that's when
it popped off.
yes sir, yes sir. Yes sir.
The label is the big thing, right? That's the
Yeah.
next year. I'm telling you, you got to start talking these labels to get yourself signed. The main
Yeah.
thing I know people always talk about, you have to go in with leverage to these labels. What's the
Correct.
leverage you feel as though that you have that any major label can sign you right now? What do you feel as though? Because I feel as though that's something that everyone always talks about. You always gotta have leverage.
For sure. Nobody has my sound. It just nobody has my sound. You can't copy it. Nobody has my flows. Just can't. It can't be mimicked. You know.
Yeah, no, you have your own sound. Clarkeo's got his own sound. You gotta check him out. Check out the new music. You follow sports?
Sports betting.
Are you're a big better? I mean, how are you feeling about your Texans this year? Are you Texans fan?
I'm not really a big Texans fan, but I love CJ. I love
CJ's
CJ.
been going crazy.
I'm a big Cowboys fan.
You like the Cowboys?
I love that catching plays like that. You know.
You think they're gonna get past the Eagles?
I really think they are, man.
Yeah, I think the Eagles are a little overrated. They aren't the same Eagles team as last year. I think they're a little bit overrated because they just squeak out wins. And the Niners exposed them last night. The Niners
exposed them last night, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it could come down to the Niners Cowboys or the Niners Eagles, but I have a good feeling it could be the Cowboys as well. Those are the three teams in the NFC that stick out to me. So
for sure. For
crazy.
Sure.
How about basketball? Are you who are you going with? You Mavericks fan or Rockets?
I gotta go with the Rockets on that one. Rockets for sure.
Rockets.
I like the point guard. I like Holiday too. Also Holiday. I love Holiday. Very good point guard. Yeah.
How much do you guys miss James Harden down there?
We miss him a lot, but I mean we still see him. You know, he's still out here, man. We still see him. He has a club out here. He has a restaurant out here. So, you know, we still see him.
There was rumors before he went to LA that he wanted to come back to the Rockets.
Correct. Yeah, correct. He be calling Houston like his second home. You know, Drake. You know, it's a lot of artists moved out here. No cap. You know, real big artists moved to Houston. Money Man. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah. When you mentioned Drake before, Drake's always going to Houston. Have you ever seen him out there before?
No, I never seen him, but you feel me? Through the grapevine, you know, girls, yeah. Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, you gotta get that connection somehow. I'm telling you, when he's in there, anyone that links up there, it's a music hotspot. I'm telling you, Houston's got that legendary scene. You know, it was interesting to hear the approach before about how newer artists people take to him down there. But man, besides everything that we mentioned for 2024, what else do you have on the way here that you want to mention to your fans that we didn't talk about here?
Just new music, new videos, new music, new videos dropping. Just stay tuned. Everything, just stay tuned. Just be watching new videos, new music. Y'all love it. Y'all gotta love it.
You already know, man. And the producers that you're working with, I want you to put them on too.
Oh yeah, they already pretty much on.
Hey, who are you working with? Because they're already on.
I don't like exposing too many names, but you had a DB. DB's from Atlanta.
Okay.
He's DB. Have you heard of his name is Beats by Sims?
Beats by Sims. Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah.
Sims. Me and Sims got probably like 8 songs together. So
you're ready.
Yeah, correct.
Going too hard.
Going too hard, man. Correct.
On the way, man. Clarkeo, let them know where they can follow you on Instagram, Twitter, all the social media spots.
Instagram, man, Lil_Clarkeo. Follow me. TikTok, Clarkeo. Follow me. I don't have no Twitter. I don't do Twitter. I don't like tweeting. Pillow. I don't pillow talk on Twitter. So follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. Lil_Clarkeo. We lit.
You already know. Going hard. Go check out that visual out now. Clarkeo, thank you for coming on the show here tonight. You're always welcome on the show. Anytime you have something that you're dropping, you want to come back on and promote, you're always welcome. Shout out to El Nice. You know, going hard. Got that in my rotation. Anything that you release, I'll get that in my station's rotation for you. Keep going, man. 2024. It's gonna be big for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Clarkeo, take care. Stay safe. Until the next time, man. Enjoy the rest of your night. All right.
All right, man. Appreciate
All right, man.
it.
Peace out.
All right.